What's up, guys? Jez here, WhiskefyTV. We are episode 78, and I have a bottle of Yellowstone Bourbon Select Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. So, that's what happens when you don't put the cork on properly. Came loose, I don't know. I did the tasting notes on this one earlier, so that's why the cork is loose, but yeah. Just shows you need to put things back on properly. So, let me run you guys through this one. So, it is 93 proof, 46.5%, non-age stated Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. As I said, it has come from a new charred American oak barrel, has an undisclosed mash bill, runs 4 to 7-year-old stock, coming in at a grand total price Australian dollars, I think 97.90. I paid 77, and the US retail for it is about $50, give or take. Let's get this sucker popped. Oh, now that's a good pop. I like that. Let's get this baby poured out. Cheeky long pour. I like that. Makes me happy. Did I miss anything? Let's hope not. This one is, I started writing it down because I think it's fun. This stuff is imported by Pinnacle Drinks in Australia too. By the way, just in case y'all are wondering, I love the nose on this already. So I haven't done too much research into this distillery, but I know it is jam-packed, full of history. This is what is considered the rebirth of Yellowstone Bourbon. I say that because it was originally started in the 1880s by J.B Dant, son of J.W Dant, alongside D.H. Taylor. I don't know if there's a relation there. And J.T. Williams, where they launched the Yellowstone Distillery and Yellowstone Bourbon, which is named after the famous national park. After changing hands multiple times, I know it flicked around a little bit from like Diageo, and I don't know if Heaven Hill put in for it as well. I remember reading something on Wikipedia about Heaven Hill having something to do with that. It ended up in the hands of David Sherman in the 1990s. David Sherman Company ended up rebranding to what you guys now know as Lux Co after the co-founder Paul Lux, as a tribute to him. In 2010, Steve Beam and Paul founded the Limestone Branch Distillery, which Steve Beam is related to down the lineage from J.W Dant. J.B Dant. It's too many. People need new names. They just need to stop reusing names. J.B Dant. This is why we write things down. And yeah, this is how they ended up here. So Lux Co teamed up with I guess Limestone, and they produced this juice, and now this juice is in my hands. Oh, it's 750 mils, by the way. We didn't get the 700 Australian version. We got the 750, which is fun. I'm all for that. So yeah, that's it. This is a very important part of American whiskey history, especially because the Beams are killing it. So many different offerings. I was going to open that again for no reason whatsoever, because I'm rambling. So let's hook in and talk about it. So on the nose, right, it's a bit oily. On the nose, as I said, I've already, as per normal, I've already tasted this stuff. I'm able to go through it and definitely lock down the tasting notes before I bring it to the table. So On the nose, it reminds me of Wild Turkey straight away. It's got like a little bit of that funk where it's running a high corn mash bill, even though it's undisclosed. It's kind of got like a high corn, and like a little bit of a cornbready kind of note. You can definitely get that vanilla. There's some toasted oak in there. It's not your classic number 4 char, but you're getting that toasted oakiness and maybe some marshmallow there as well. But yeah, that corn is definitely shining through. Now, all right, this puppy's mid viscosity, and it's got a good side of the tongue spice happening there. It's rather warming. I want to go back in for another hit, and then we'll break down the palate and all these flavors I'm getting. That spice, it's good stuff. Okay, so it's got this long finish. There's some typical orange, dried orange peel there, and it kind of fades to a kind of like a chocolate brownie kind of note, which is fun. I like that. Maybe a Jaffa. Maybe you guys wouldn't know. I like that though. And it's got this super drying peppercorn effect and like a little bit of a Kentucky hug there, which is nice. It's not something I've had the last few times, so it coming in, it's like, oh, hello friend, I like you. But yeah, I may as well wrap that one up there. That's really all I pulled out of it without actually kind of diving really deep into this stuff. I really want to sit down and just continue to taste the bottle, because I feel like as I go through it more, it might open up a little bit more. But as I said, just off the top, really just reminds me of Wild Turkey there. But we will hook into the method of breaking this down and let you guys know whether you should buy, bar, or pass on it. I know it's been around in the US for a little bit now, and us finally getting into it in Australia, and now because it's on clearance, so I assume we're not getting any more of it, whether it matters or not, but who knows, you might pick some up. It's, as I said, it's got some similar notes to Wild Turkey, which I enjoy. It's a huge space in Australia where that market has been filled, so I don't think these guys could kind of break into that, but super familiar if you like Wild Turkey. I feel like you kind of jump into this, and being at a lower entry proof as well, it makes for an easy sipper. It's got a really juicy finish there, with all those kind of notes I like, with your vanillas, your orange peels, those chocolatey notes, and just that peppercorny spice happening there as well. It's, hey, can't complain. And the price point there, it was perfect for me. I got it on sale. I think, as I said, I paid $77 for it. Good, it's still recording. I paid $77 for it. So I was super happy with that. At $97, I feel like that's a little bit high. It's probably not worth that, because you've got a few other releases on the market that are a little bit higher proof if you like that, or if you're interested in trying something new, maybe grab it at a bar. So I'm going to say this is a buy if you can get it on sale and snag it for cheap. But if you're going to shell out for it, I'd probably just snag it at a bar for that price, just to kind of get an idea of some history in American whiskey. Plus LuxCo are doing amazing things anyway, so huge love to those guys. But yeah, I'm going to wrap it up there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you guys have at least tried Yellowstone, so you know what I'm talking about with all those different flavor notes there. But if you don't, try and find some at least, because it's not too bad. I've got a bottle, but I'm going to enjoy this. So if you guys aren't following me on my socials, it's Whiskefy on basically everything. So it's not hard to miss, WhiskeyFY, but you're probably watching this on Instagram or Facebook or YouTube. So, you know, check out the rest of my socials, I guess. There is a giveaway coming soon. I have 2 giveaways coming. So if anyone's made it to the end of this video, thank you for making it this far. Let me know if you're pumped for the giveaways too. 2, 1 Australian, 1 US. Make sure you guys check out the Cooking and Cream podcast and my homie Mitchell Bailey on everything, because they just released, or he just released, some cool LP. So thank you guys. Love y'all. Stay thirsty. Peace.